welcome to Bronyville. This is Bronyville episode number 133, recorded on, what is this, December 14th, 2013. I'm your host, Apple Cider. If you're watching the stream, I'm wearing the world's most disgusting sweater. You're welcome. You should probably, catch the stream sometime. That way you can see this disgusting sweater I'm wearing. Hey, Sandy's not here, but I brought Midnight Shadow back.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm here. Recovering.
That is factual.
From the sweater.
You actually are here, and yes, you are recovering from the sweater.
Yeah, I mean, it basically crashed the entire stream
Twice.
times.
Three or four times. Completely destroyed the server. It very well may do it again, for all I know. It's pretty bad. To explain those that are hearing the audio of this is pretending to be a cardigan vest, but it's just a printed-on sweatshirt with the most god-awful just everything Christmas on it, and it makes it look like it's a business shirt wearing a Christmas sweater. It's really bad. I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic in its ugliness. It's like the most, stunning in kind of stunning like a, half brick in a sock kind of stunning.
I won $50 because it was that disgusting, so... That's
I wouldn't call it the worst sweater ever.
Hey, it's Scootaloo from BronyState.
Yes, I am.
You are.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Oh, well, good afternoon, everyone.
Good to have you here. Actually, I have some of your friends got QB.
Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone.
And let's see, I'm going to completely mangle the next one, so you go ahead and say your name.
That'd be me, I suppose. My name's Celandest.
Celandest.
Yes.
The Celandiest.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Awesome.
Style.
And you all are BronyStators that streaming, watch videos, watch Pony, watch stuff group.
That's right.
I fall in there somewhere, yes.
we occasionally do things like that.
Yeah, well, I'm just the person that does things for BronyState, and occasionally cam whore.
Is that your official title? Someone that occasionally does things? You have that printed out in a business card?
Yes, right under my my office hours, which is from 8 to 9.
Okay.
Every Monday morning.
Monday morning, 8 to 9, I sit there in a small cubicle and, people come by and I write stuff down on a notepad to make them think I'm doing something, and then I go home.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's how my day ends.
Oh, he's really busy every time he comes in for that 1 hour. Look at him go. Just working on that notepad. Every time he'll pull out a Post-it note, scribble on top of that, throw it away.
Yeah, actually.
If I want to provide a little... Oh, go on.
My official title is Floozy. Thank you very much.
Floozy.
You're getting posh now.
Old-timey words here.
I thought Floozies wore
or go for it, Mitty.
Well, I thought Floozies wore more high heels and short miniskirts.
Well,
so if you're the Floozy, which of your friends here is the scallywag?
that had to be. Oh my God, that's really hard. I'd say QB.
Okay, and does that make Celandest? Let's see. So that is the scallywag. Is Celandest then the ne'er-do-well?
I'm a ne'er-do-well.
There you go.
Yes, he is a
Dude, I have to
ne'er-do-well.
be a ne'er-do-well. Mine's got freaking apostrophes and everything.
I know.
I'm a ne'er-do-well. How do you do that?
If you're a lady, you know what that'd make you?
What would that make me?
A mare-do-well.
Ne'er-do-well.
Oh, hey-o.
It gets worse.
Nothing. You got nothing.
You got nuts.
That's how it feels to be verbally dunked on.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
10 points to Apple Cider.
I enjoyed that.
Someone asked me a question. Do I have anything to do with what plays before the episodes? I used to during season 3. But
But there was that one time.
It was that one time at Hatch Pond.
Band camp.
At band camp.
It was that one time you put on the room for 8 hours straight, and then that just got taken away, so...
That one time where I drank too much eggnog, and then, I just woke up with a piano in my hand.
A whole piano just in your hand.
Yes, on my hand.
He had a massive
The whole
hand.
thing.
A whole thing.
Have such beefy arms.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, I don't. I really don't.
It probably
Anyway.
makes Snowflake look like a pansy.
Yep. Okay, so guys, there's something we have to do on this episode, and I do have to warn you, if we don't do this one important thing, I have to stop the show.
Oh,
All right, what's the one
dear.
important?
So I need to know favorite character and favorite episodes, starting with Midnight Shadow, since he is a returning champion.
Okay, well, my answer is possibly a spoiler, depending on how much you've been watching the promo. But everybody's gonna absolutely go mad over Flutterhulk. So that's just preemptively my favorite character ever is Flutterhulk.
I'll take that. That's a good one.
I appreciate the spoilers, sweetie, image that got attached to that.
The only thing I've seen is like 0.5 of a second from the video, so I'm assuming that it actually is a
Always
Flutterhulk.
just a second. Always just a second. That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you ever needed. And favorite episode?
I don't know anymore. There's been too many good ones. I have to say, I've really digging the kind of backstory we've been getting, and I actually really did like today's episode.
Well, good.
So at the moment, today's episode. I
Good.
quite
Well,
liked it.
then we'll talk about it on this episode. Your favorite episode.
That's handy.
All right.
Ever.
Scoots. Who's your fave?
Yes. Captain America.
I'm not sure this is
that
a
was
thing.
I realized that it was a thing just 2 minutes ago, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the best pony ever!"
It is Applejack dressed up as Captain America.
And it's best pony
It's
dressed up as
amazing.
best
Best pony.
this thing.
What are you talking about there? I gotta
It's
wait.
the best thing ever.
Is she time locked? Is she from the past and then got brought into the future with her super soldier crazy ability and was found frozen in the ice?
I thought that was Buck Rogers.
That was both of them.
Dude,
Kind
they're
of.
both awesome. They're both awesome.
Way into the future. He was like centuries. Captain America's just like 50
I
years.
think we're crossing over too many different timelines here.
Yeah, and then he finds the green ring that gives him powers that allow him to use his imagination. And then he came from the planet Krypton,
Oh, stop it.
where he
And
got
then
bit by a radioactive spider and got
that's it.
joined Xavier's group of imaginary friends in Hogwarts.
Beware! The timer for the open.
It
Just
just
completely destroying
you just
dimensional
broke
physics.
everything now. Yeah.
I think it just broke everything. I'm seeing like flying pigs out the window right now. I'm pissed off. There's like flying. There's everything. There's things that are flying that should not be flying. What are you doing?
I have officially broken everything with the world's most potent crossover.
For God's sake, my dog is supposed to be barking her head off. She's sitting there completely asleep. What did you do to her? You broke her. You broke my dog. You broke my dog.
He's mixing DC and Marvel, and what?
You
And
broke
then,
his dog
and then
through the power of the
Jughead
internet.
shows up, and
broke-
Sonic's
oh, my-
there, and who knows?
Oh man.
On the surface. Like, sorry. Continue.
Their missing pony is typing as he falls upwards. All right, and Scoots, favorite episode.
It would have to be every Scootaloo episode ever. All two of them.
So
Even
the one
I
where
didn't
she's
see.
scared, and the one where she's not going to fly.
When she's a cripple. She's part of cripple.
She
Yeah,
may
that's what they
never
call them, right?
fly.
She's- Okay.
May never fly. All right, well, let's see.
Flying denied.
Let's see. QB, favorite character, favorite episode?
Favorite character would have to be Octavia. Pretty standard character, I know, compared to everyone else's, having Flutterhawk and Captain America. But Octavia is really the character that resonates with me the most. I used to play a lot of classical instruments, especially string ones, as a child. So
if she was a superhero, who would it be?
oh bloody hell!
Would she be the Black Widow?
Chun-Li.
Witchblade? Just imagining her as Witchblade. Just like, what? Is your power the fact that you just don't know how to wear clothes? Is that... I always thought thought that was the most annoying thing with Witchblade. It's just like, find some clothes, goddammit.
No,
Is that a superpower?
Yes.
The powers to not wear clothes.
Or like Red Sonja. It's just like, that does not look protective.
Powers are having no clothes.
Yeah. That's like Red Sonja. It does the power of the less clothes that are being worn, the more armor they actually have.
Oh, that rule. I remember that rule.
The World of Warcraft rule.
I think Octavia's superhero would be, or if she was a superhero, she would be Will Smith.
Oh, whoa, that's hardcore. That's hardcore right there.
The entire history of Will Smith, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to multinational superstar.
Can't have the Fresh Prince. I want to have that.
And then he ends up being in that bad M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
Which one?
I mean, he has to be a superhero to
Earth.
survive that.
Oh, I thought then I Am Legend.
Or
Does
I
she
Am
fight
Leg.
zombies?
It's the popular picture.
Yeah. Let's see. In your favorite
that was
episode?
terrible.
Your favorite
That wasn't
episode?
My
TV?
favorite episode. God damn it, Scoots. Quiet.
I'm sorry.
My favorite episode would have to be Castlemania. I mean, I know it's the season 4 episode, you know, it's only just come out, but I don't know. I've liked most of the season 4 episodes so far, and again, that one just sort of strikes a tone with me. I really like the whole being creeped out in a dark castle theme. So, spoilers.
No, that's that was last week. You're totally good.
All right, well, I haven't seen this week's episode, but I'm not worried about spoilers because I have to edit it all together tomorrow. So,
Scootaloo flies. No, she doesn't.
no. Oh.
No.
There you go.
It's no big deal. Like I said, I'm going to be spoiled by watching all the reactions from BronyState tomorrow when I add it all together.
Pretty much. Let's see. And Celandist.
Yay.
Favorite character, favorite episode.
Favorite character is Applejack right off the bat there, I'll tell you that much. I love her to death, I do. She's absolutely wonderful, Applejack.
No, Sandy is not here, so the background pony jokes will not be flowing.
Oh.
No background pony, thank you very much. She's not in the background. I mean, if anyone paid attention during the, the opening bit for season 4, the first 2 episodes, she's freaking flying everywhere. She's doing she's fighting the plants and everything. Like, she's involved. You can't just say she's in the background. Let's see. Am I supposed to give her a superpower? Because we already got her as Captain America.
That's a pretty decent one, but if you had to choose a different one, what would it be?
Oh, God.
Feel the pressure.
Would for Applejack or what?
Apple Wolverine?
Apple. Oh, yes.
Or you could give her the powers of Ant-Man.
No. We're going to do Apple Wolverine.
Okay.
Antlejack.
Applejack?
I quite like
Antlejack.
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 No, I'll stick with Applejack Wolverine. That will work out real well.
And Twilight can be Shazam.
I kind of wish that I'd said Pinkie Pie was my favourite character now because I would have had her as the Flash
Oh, she did.
for a superhero.
Oh, well, yeah, that could work.
The Pinky Deadpool is a little bit too easy to make, but
Oh, yeah, definitely.
just goes too well together. But all right, well, cool. We got everybody covered on that, so that takes care of all of the crazy. So we're gonna have you guys on. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on over at BronyState, and then we got Scootasodes that we got to talk about. So we'll go ahead and do that. But first, we got sponsors. Let's see. We've got We Love Fine, makers of not only T-shirts, but bags and hats and vinyl figurines and whatever the heck you want. Let's see. They're having a last sale on a whole bunch of things, including steampunk pony shirts. There's the classic Brony Rainbow Dash shirt that is now sold out. There is a crazy Rainbow Dash shirt on the front page, and the newest was this premium item. Let me click on this. They have just a host of new products, including, let's see, it looks like are they actually selling the vinyl figurines? Let's see.
The Funko ones?
My Little Pony vinyl raffle giveaway. It's time for a giveaway. Let's see. Here's how to enter. Doing a virtual raffle, you can select a ticket. The raffle tickets are available at level 1, so you simply do... all you need to do is select your achievement. So I guess what you do is you You purchase something, you get a raffle, and you're raffled to get some signed vinyl raffles for, looks like 2 derps and a vinyl scratch, if you so wish. And that is over at We Love Fine. And remember, we are assistance in shipping. You can always get 10% off of your order by, using Bronyville 10, get you 10% off. As well as our other sponsor, which is BabsCon, coming up in April. If you want to go ahead and come over to the San Francisco Bay, come see me, come see a whole bunch of voice actors. Andrea Libman and Tara Strong and a whole bunch of the crew is going to be here. And that's going to be in April. And again, BabsCon 10 gets you 10% off your purchase, no matter what registration you chose. You can do the normal standard all the way up to the crazy mega expensive all access pass ones, and you still get 10% off with Bronyville 10. And finally, I wish to make a public announcement for my project. I've talked about it before in the past, but we have finally settled and we have a web page up. The product is called Audio Stratus. And what it is it's an online audio recording system to make sure that when you are recording audio with multiple participants, like we are right now, that we can get crisp, high-def audio from every single person by doing a special local recording on each user's machines. If you are interested, want to find out more, go over to audiostratus.com. Fill your name out there on the register sheet, and we will be in contact with you, tell you what's up. If there's betas, if there's cool stuff, we will keep you informed. So go check that out, audiostratus.com. All right.
When do we get to use it?
Oh, when do we start programming it? Oh, shiny.
Yeah.
I got a web page up now. I can build
When do I start helping with it?
If you got programming, let's talk after the stuff. If you...
basic programming, I'm learning.
I really do need someone that is familiar with HTML5. So, at the very least, all I need at this point... I just need someone with a little bit of HTML experience or with HTML5, just to run past the process, how that's going to work, and what we can and cannot do with the platform and HTML5, because that's kind of one of the big things, is wanting to make it an online app that people on Windows, people on Macs, Linux, tablets, anything can use, and make it real simple and easy for everyone. So, yeah. Yep. So, yep. That is awesome. That is my baby, and we'll be moving forward on that. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. First off, let's go ahead and talk to you guys. What are you guys over there in BronyState doing nowadays?
BronyState. Wow, we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like, hang on, let me get my newsletter. Well, for starters, we're doing that new episode streaming thing that we always do. Always live, and we also have a partnership with Celestia Radio, where we talk about what happened in an episode that you just watched half an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like what I do.
Yay! And also, we have our famous Brony Movie Nights, where we pick a random movie from your lottery tickets. The way you enter a lottery is to sign up for our newsletter, which you can do in the front page of our website, BronyState.net. And, wow. I really should have been prepared for this. Sal, QB, take it over.
Well, when you do a lottery, you can end up with all sorts of different films. You know, we've had films from The Room, we've had Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, we've had good movies as well, such as, one's not coming to mind at the moment. What's that one about the guy that can do golf with one hand? I've forgotten. We had that one as well at one point. But
Tom Hanks.
It's all fun and games over there.
Yes, the movie Tom Hanks.
You can tell we're organized, can't you? We're very organized now.
Come on, guys, stay professional.
Okay, let's be professional.
Do we have to be professional?
That's what Mrs. Harshwinny wanted this episode.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
Do I have to be professional?
Okay, let's talk about that later.
But I think Solandis is starting to burst. No, too much info. Let's see.
Just unprepared.
Happy Gilmore, thank you, Page Turner.
So Let's see. Happy. Oh yeah, he did. Oh, that. Yeah, the other guy had one hand. Gotcha. I was going like one-handed. I don't remember any like that. So let's say I have a particular movie, I want you guys to play. Let's say, for instance, it is Titanic, the animated movie.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Have any of you seen Titanic, the animated movie?
I did.
Yes.
Oh,
It exists.
There's an animated Titanic. I did not know.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh man,
With
it's
the rapping dog.
the rapping dog,
rapping dog.
in the Titanic with a brick wall behind him, because there's a brick wall in the Titanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially,
Mind blown.
So
It's a brick wall delivery.
and do you like 101 Dalmatians?
Oh yeah. It
Okay,
doesn't, yeah.
all right. Well then they're in there. Do you like Speedy Gonzales?
Yeah, he's all right.
Okay, then he's in there too. Do you like Sherlock Hound?
I can handle that. Yeah, sure.
Also in there. Do you like Cruella de Vil? Do you like Cinderella? Would you like to find out how many copyrighted characters are in this movie? You should watch it. It's really crazy.
I was gonna ask.
Would you
actually,
like
if
to know more?
I was gonna ask if you kept listening, just to be like, do I get a free set of steak knives if I watch this film?
Coffee is for closers. Just remember that.
I'm gonna go find that movie.
It's yeah. So if I wanted to force that upon your viewership, that's all through the raffle.
Yeah,
Indeed
we would.
it is.
Or Scoots, do you want to take it, or should I?
it's more of a lottery where you get. Hang on, let me give you a link. The link is pretty straightforward. You just have to subscribe to our newsletter, and once every Thursday or Wednesday, you get an email that has a unique survey link. And in there, you fill out your name in the chat, your A movie, which is like big budgets, 90% Rotten Tomatoes things, and you get to fill out a B movie too, which is more of a cult classic, Revenge of the Sith kind of thing. And you also get to choose a pony episode.
Like, you know, like the A movie would be like, you know, a top-rated, top-tier movie, you know, something that everyone would want to see, and then the B movie is kind of the movie you poke fun at and have fun with, like a riff tracks movie almost.
Right. Right, something like that. And we do our lotteries every Friday or Saturday because it alternates. And the person who gets chosen will get their movie picked for the week after the lottery. So, if you could try your luck, then go ahead and click this link.
There's no cost for entry. It's all free. You know, worst you can do is try again later on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's free. There's no cost. All you do is literally sign up, and you get the chance to enter.
All right, then I'll enter multiple times, and the love of
It can only be once per.
once per email address. Do you know how I spoof?
Well,
Do you
I
even
won't
cheat?
tell.
I'm behind a billion proxies, sir. I'll let you know.
I didn't see anything.
This conversation never happened.
I'm behind
But yeah.
7 proxies. You'd never find me.
I'm halfway around the world.
You don't even know my Bitcoin mining prowess that I have. I'm mining
This
everything.
isn't even my final form.
Well, not done yet.
All right, so you guys are doing that. I've linked the. I'll actually go ahead and put the link in the document here. So if anybody wants to, and is it a new? It's a new survey every week. You said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So survey, first name, last name, email address, security question is 61.
Social security number.
Social. All right, let's see.
Social security number, name of address, state,
Blood type of
planet,
firstborn.
universe.
All right, security question 8675309. All right. That's not my social security number. That's a song,
say.
kids.
Darn.
It's already running.
8675309.
I don't know if the kids are going to get that one.
Yes, the real Alba. I am a simulation on botnet. That is exactly right. All right, well, let's go ahead. Let's roll forward a little bit. So good on that. You can go ahead and check out BronyState. And you guys, are you rolling in like doing something? Do you have something on that stream all the time, or is it just like during the stream events?
Actually, we have a lot of things like during the off times. Like from Monday through Thursday, we have our like every other day besides Friday and Saturday, we have gaming streams, TV shows, and all those random things that random streamers want to do randomly. Like it's our stream is very random.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing we don't stream though, the only thing we don't stream, like not during Friday and Saturday, is pony episodes, because I don't know, we kind of get sick of pony episodes during weekdays.
Gasp!
I know, right?
Well, it's more that, I mean, like, you're kind of trying to preserve, you know, I mean, like, if you expose yourself to, like, you know, episodes day after day after day after day, you're gonna, you know, it might get wore out. So you have to kind of spread them out.
Do you have any of like the over what would that be? Over calculation, like the analysis stuff that gets posted up of just like, now in this episode, what they were clearly trying to do was they were bringing up Nietzschean politics, Nietzschean ideas of the proper way that man is supposed to be run. You know, it's very much a forward centric episode in which we look into the inner plight of the working pony and try and find any of that stuff, or you steer clear?
Actually, we kind of do. We kind of do.
Usually you do what? Isn't it? We do the episode. They do the new episode like today, and then right after that would be the Celestia radio bit, and that's where they do a little bit of the analyzing, but they don't do it too much, do they? I can't remember exactly.
No,
it's usually
not that much.
It's usually relatively light analysis, but then, you know, people in the chat room, which is available on every stream page, you know, they're always giving analysis in that. Fortunately, is a character limit on each message. Makes things a bit easier.
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot to mention that we also have 2 shows on Sunday. It's from Buck Chairman Saturn. Saturn's our Buck Chairman and also part of our streaming crew. And he does this radio show where he like plays random music. But it's really cool. So check it out.
Very awesome music.
Very awesome music, I'm sorry. And we also have our friend Everlasting Joy and Mr. Ben doing his show, Babbling with Bronies, where he talks about things and stuff with other people who do things and stuff.
Other people who do things? Why, that could be anyone!
In fact, tomorrow, which if this is recorded, then the Sunday of 12/15/2013, he's interviewing Laserpwn 3, which is going to be cool.
Ooh.
That's the one that does all the lasery stuffs.
He does laser stuff and laser things.
So, take the main 6. Which philosopher best identifies each main 6 character? Go.
Oh my God! What?
Philosopher? Whoa, that's thinking.
So who is Socrates? Who is Socrates?
I'm on Christmas break. I shouldn't be thinking hard. I just got on break. That's fair.
How is Discord shown the basis of Marxian politics?
I have no idea.
Overanalyze it. Think about it.
I can't. No, I'm not supposed to think this. I'm on break. I can't. Oh my head.
Well, I think Twilight best represents Rembrandt, in my honest opinion.
Because it's a painter, that doesn't count.
Oh wait, what is ours? I forgot. I keep getting my famous people confused. Like, oh my God.
I believe that Pinky best represents Michelangelo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, who enjoys pizza and has nunchucks.
Because Pinky's well known for eating pizza and having nunchucks just to hand.
I have to disagree. I think Pinky best represents Andy Warhol.
No.
When you think about it, yeah. I mean, wouldn't you see her drawing a can of soup?
I believe...
Stare at paint for like hours on end, so I suppose she could pull it off.
I believe that Twilight Sparkle is totally so Raven because her voice actor did Raven, so there.
I thought we were talking about philosophers. Are we switching now?
Raven Simone is a philosopher.
I,
up?
No, she's a psychic, not a philosopher.
They're both the same thing.
You're just saying that because they both start with P.
Yeah, kind of.
I believe that
I think-
that Rarity would be a fine pizza pie. This is going way off the rails.
I don't know what's going on.
Good. That's probably for the best. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and move forward to the news. Once the news is done, we can talk Scootasodes.
All right.
So let's go ahead and do that. News time. I don't have a Sandy here, so I wish Midnight Shadow to tell me the fandom fire status by looking out his window and telling me what the fandom fire status is.
Okay, let's have a look. News. It seems that things are smouldering, but not quite on fire at the moment.
Okay. Would you say it's a wintry hellscape similar to what is outside of your window?
No, actually, the fandom's wintry hellscape was about a month before the new series came along. That was really looking unhealthy, and then along came the new series, and everything's been going fine since then. We're actually kind of the pony juggernaut is really getting going now.
And moving
Thanks
along,
to the
we've got
it's
episodes.
we've got episodes. We've got the CCG, or is it the TCG? We were arguing about this earlier.
The TCCG, the trading collectible card game.
The ABCDFG.
And
everybody gets to floop the pony.
Yeah, what is the difference on that? You get to is a TCG and a CCG. A CCG, I guess you don't play, but a TCG you do. Like, what's the defining characteristics on that? I'm actually completely.
I don't know.
Maybe one of our listeners knows.
I could wager a guess, I suppose, at that. TCG, I mean, that's, trading card game sort of acronym. So, I mean, like, that would be sort of more the play type style where you have rules, you have games, everything like that. CCG, that'd be more like, collecting card games. So that'd be, you collect it, you get everything together. Like how Pokemon was like, TCG, started at TCG. CCG, I really don't know any popular CCGs. Does anyone know a popular kind of collector card sort of thing?
Baseball cards?
Pokemon cards?
Some, I guess you could say baseball cards, something like that. Just the CCG is more about, collecting things and like they amass, like they're valuable, whether or not, actually worth money or if they're just, they're just like, I've got all this, and everyone, who's in the same fandom is like, oh my god, that's freaking awesome. And then there's, the TCG where you have like, tournaments and card games, everything, card games and motorcycles. Well, now, but it's pretty much just one's trading and one's collecting.
Mm-hmm. And then RPG blows up both. It's like the rock, paper, scissors. It's when somebody brings out dynamite and you just go, you jerk.
Oh, I've lost that rule so many times.
Yep. I always play is rock, paper, scissors, alien spaceship.
Yeah.
I'm not paper. I'm lava. What beats that? My dad.
Oh.
Did you get that reference? Well done.
No.
Wow.
I'm not paper, I'm not. Right.
Let's see. All right, well, let's go through this. There's not a lot of news, as we mentioned, but the reason Sandy is not here because the My Little Pony collectible card game has been released. Rulebook is available. If Sandy was here, he'd be able to tell us more about the collectible card game. I'm going to check and see if maybe he is back online. I do not
now
see
it's
him.
out, they might be able to speak more. There's a few people I know, or at least one person I know, especially working on the card game, so has been very tight-lipped about what it is. So there's been a real tight rein on new information about it.
Yeah,
because of that.
Have you ever wanted to summon and tap Twilight Sparkle? Well, you totally can.
Oh my god.
Now you too can floop Twilight Sparkle.
No, done. Done.
I
It's to be
need
in your pocket 24/7.
just one of those things of like, all right, well, I've got all this land, so time to tap Twilight so that I can get +6 to magical power, and you take 20 points of damage, and I won on the first.
Raise the corn god. Yeah.
This friendship attack.
It is going to be interesting just to not only see people build decks, but for people to make just the ridiculously disgusting overpowered decks. Like just horrific lock decks that just like, I can't do anything. Thanks. Thanks, you jerk. Thanks, friendship. Flip table.
You're welcome.
Flip table, leave. Yeah.
This isn't friendship at all.
Man.
Dear diary.
Oh, well, and there's more news popping up as we
I know.
we speak.
It continues
Yes, I
to go.
see.
This is
Popping up every
Breaking
little bit.
news.
this is breaking news because all of our news ponies, the real Abba and a missing pony and Paige Turner, are all working on the news this week. Let's see another one. China sends probe to the moon
To
the
find
moon.
Luna.
to find Luna, I guess.
Well, actually, if the North Koreans had more ability than sending a bag of rocks to space with, Iranian rockets, maybe they would actually find Luna on the moon because, they did find Twilight Sparkle already.
Oh, yes,
They
they
found the
did.
moon
I
full
did hear
stop.
about that.
They did. The North Koreans found unicorns, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
hearing about that.
And
That was really
the whole world was shocked. It's like, wow, you really found unicorns.
You
yeah.
showed us. You showed us,
Yeah.
man.
I was in awe for all of 5 seconds, and then I went back to my meal.
Yeah.
Went back
Everyone
to
Yeah,
knows where they
Austria's
were
in
that
North
day.
Korea. How about that?
went back to Starbound and forgot everything.
Pretty much.
And then they did a character wipe on Starbound and everybody
Oh
cried.
God, not again! I've spent 12 hours this point. Don't do it to me. I know.
Yeah. I will tell you one piece of awesome news,
What's that?
So,
and that is that the Crystal Faron in Helsinki actually has me on staff. Hooray!
hey.
So it's doomed to
Oh.
fail.
Oh.
What do you mean doomed to fail?
I'm kidding.
I will destroy you.
Don't destroy me. I'll die.
If you
I
destroy
will
him,
destroy you until you are dead.
No, don't do that. I'll be dead.
I kind of like
Nope.
him alive. I like him
I
alive.
kind of like being alive too. All in favor of keeping me alive?
I
I'm
Aye.
Indifferent.
Okay.
All
Well,
against?
We'll keep you alive.
Good. None are against. All
Okay.
right.
No, we all.
Let's
keep you-
see. Or go ahead.
That's just that. Anybody in Europe should come to the Crystal Fair in Helsinki in July. Crystalfair.v.
In
I'll
July.
save
So,
up my money.
and by that time, the snows should have already melted.
Well, it's in the middle of July, so if you're lucky, you get a really crackingly good summer, so that's good. And we get the voice of Rarity, and we get the voice of... Actually, I've forgotten who it was now.
Now, is this the U.S. voice of Rarity? You get Tabitha? Or
That's the point. Actually, yeah, Tabitha is coming.
wow.
We've got Tabitha
Ooh.
and our favourite, Anneli Heed.
And
We've got the
Lee.
Swedish Spitfire.
We actually had
uh,
an interview with Anna Heed before.
pretty cool.
Yeah, we did.
Pretty
I did
cool.
too.
She
Anneli
is,
Heed is our favourite Swedish Spitfire.
she
She is
the-
coming too.
She is the apple
really is.
pieist. That is for sure.
Tell him about that.
All
Big
right.
fan.
So
Big fan.
Well, let's roll this forward. Who here saw the Anthology 3?
I still
Not me. Not yet.
I'm waiting to see it.
I've
Okay.
got so much to catch up on because of this break. Like, I need to see that immediately.
So am I the
That's why-
only one here that's seen Anthology 3?
The whole thing?
The whole thing. The whole
How long
hour
is
and a
it?
half of it.
In
Oh,
my
man.
defense, I was getting my education.
Oh, boo.
Well, that matters.
Learning, boo.
I'm sorry, I'm an English major. I have to do some studying. I can't just bullcrap all of it.
Well, I'm an English man.
Well,
You're an
I'm
English
English.
major. Have you found that English yet? Time to go mine up some hot English.
From the mines of England.
Drill up some fresh English.
that's where all the tough Englishmen come from. The mines of
The
England.
mines of England.
Swear to
The
God.
pit ponies.
Found some
It's
extra.
true.
Here, I mined some more English for us.
We
As an
need to
Englishman,
make
I can
English
tell you it's
muffins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The problem is
we
that
ground it up,
Oh, go ahead.
ingest it.
Yeah, the
No.
problem is that the English mines have been churning out some lower quality stuff, so that's why we're getting twerking. So, you know,
Well, it's not my fault. I mean, I used to live in a mining town in England, but, you know, I wasn't actually part of the mines. Not my age.
That's not my fault.
Used
I'm
to
not-
work down to pit there, lad.
so wait.
are.
So, are you going to tell me that you didn't mine it much?
No, it was relatively untapped when I was there, at least.
Were you a miner?
Oh, I was a miner. I was a miner.
I gone mining, but like my hands would scab easy, and then there's the atmosphere, just it gets in the lungs and everything. I just can't handle that much, and then there's just no, I just can't.
Did you get greedy? Did you get some of the coal and you just went, no, this is mine?
No, we were kind of scared away by the kobolds to start with, but then we were told don't mine too deep, you see, because there's even worse monsters beyond. So, we kind of stayed away.
Was it kind of mind over matter?
Candles?
Yeah.
Dude, you're killing me right now. You're killing me.
So many
I'm getting
mind.
killed right now.
All right.
Sorry.
Let's see. Ponies Anthology 3. Okay, so let's do this. Did you see Anthology 1? If so, did you like it?
It was alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good. It was good.
Anthology 2, did you see it? And did you like it?
Yes.
Yes.
It was nice. Yeah.
Okay.
It was weird, but yeah.
I liked the first one. I was all right on the second one. The third one is back to very close to the first one.
All right.
Like
well,
the number of dud jokes are significantly less.
So it's got
I think that's
good jokes, good humor.
It's got good jokes. It doesn't stay on stuff too long. There's only one of them where I sat there looking at Starry going, boy, when will this one be over? But, beyond that was pretty much it. And I
guess when...
Oh, go for it.
I was going to say, I guess when Pony Anthology 2 came out, we were going through that period in the Brony community where people were sort of steamrolling through the same ideas, and only recently, when the third one's come out, has that steamroll gone down, and their original content is starting to come back again, so we're getting new stuff, which is still interesting.
Yeah.
I guess.
I will have to say that you need to watch to the end.
Mm-hmm.
The last section that they do is quite possibly the best. And if you like M.A. Larson puns, get ready.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are all over that place.
Oh man.
I usually don't go for puns, but I'll take your word on it.
The number of times that they thank M.A. Larson has to be a dozen.
All right.
So, and yeah, there's a super secret special joke at the end, which kind of made me roll in my seat. It was hilarious. So, if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil that bit, but go see it. Anthology 3. It is on YouTube now. Link is in the show notes, so do that.
I like how you plan to spoil an episode.
If I watch it and I hear a background pony joke, I'm coming after you. I hope you know that.
I don't think there's an Applejack background pony joke. I don't think there is, but that's not what that's not.
Help if you do, because if there is, I will find you.
You will find you will find me. You will locate me and go, I found you, and then leave.
Boop you on the head, and then I'll walk off.
Oh no, my boops.
Can I just say that he didn't say an Applejack background pony joke? He just said background pony joke. You implied that it was an Applejack one, though.
I've got you now.
Technicality for the win. Yay!
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Other news. Guess what? There's a My Little Phony, a Brony Adventure comic book coming out. Whatever. It looks like a thing.
Yeah, it is a thing.
It's either going to be terrible or good.
I don't know what this is
like.
It's a parody, right?
Yeah, I'm going to side with terrible, really.
Like, I've looked at the art style thing, like, when it popped up on EQD, I clicked it and I'll click it again just to have a better look at it. But just looking at that front cover and everything like that, I'm just like, this doesn't look like really any of us at all. So I don't know, like, when I first started, I was like, I don't know if I want to really be interested in this. So I pretty much tuned it out for the most part.
Yeah, and the main thing is that person's holding an Equestria Girls doll, and really.
Why?
Come on, none of us do that.
Also, none of them are wearing fedoras.
True.
Like,
yeah,
really.
really. There's no fedoras in those two people. Totally not fedoring it up. 0% accurate. Try again.
They don't want to be fedora.
Let's try harder.
Try harder.
I will actually own up to owning one fedora, but there is a catch. It is an actual official red hat.
Mm.
Oh. I do have a fedora. I wore it for prom for high school, and I kept it just to keep for the memory and everything. The main hat I wear, though, is a Stetson. I wear a Stetson hat around, and it suits me quite well. I've actually had people comment on it saying that it's actually pretty good to wear. And with the accent and everything working with it, I look like a completely foreign individual to where I live, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't wear a hat. I just comb my hair back.
So we'll see how this My Little Pony thing is. I don't know. It could be like stepping into a minefield, so.
Yeah, it's either going to be hilarious or terrible. I mean, it's just kind of...
Either way, grab the popcorn and sit back and relax.
Yeah, I mean...
To be like, oh, I'm sorry, you go ahead.
It'll probably just go over everyone's head and just, whatever.
That's what I expect.
Yeah. Let's see. Other thing, if you're listening live right now and you wish to find out more about the comics that we always rant and rave and tell you how great they are, the Twilight Sparkle IDW Micro Series issue is free today.
Cool.
So go to Comixology, which is my favorite digital way to get it, and you can get the book for free. It is my fifth favorite of the single Micro Series comics. It's all right. It's better than
your fifth favorite out of 5.
Well, out of 6. Well, okay, if we're adding Spike, I completely forget Spikes. It's probably it's middle of the road, but it's definitely a free one. If you wish to watch Twilight Sparkle without her wings, geek out over books, this is definitely your choice. So there's that. So go check that out at Comixology today. Good Lord, the news keeps growing. Let's see. Hub ratings for MLP. Let's see. Hub ratings for MLP is doing well. I don't think there's much more that needs to be said on that. We're still rocking it. Funko Vinyl Minis now on sale, and Sethisto got some and reviewed them.
Yeah.
If you like completely black, dark skin ponies, Sethisto has a few of them. So go harass him.
He promised to send me a pony. I'm going to hold him to that one.
Well, which of these crazy colored ponies would it be?
I have no idea. He just said a pony.
Very cryptic.
Yeah, he was pulling strange, obscure ponies out of boxes the other day. So I don't know what you found.
We're also getting some sort of some Latin dance music in the background. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, blame the Mexican. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't say that. I said Latin.
I do have to say one thing real quick. I'm just looking at the chat log thing. It's like when sketchy behaviors talking. We were talking about the hats. He says the Indiana Jones fedora. That's the hat I have. I was trying to make. I did not see the other minute ago. I was trying to form my own.
We all need fedora.
But these vinyl things, I never really have had these before. I don't even see them around here where I live.
Me neither.
You need fedoras, otherwise how will they know that you're a professional?
But a professional what?
A professional.
A professional.
The most professional has to wear a fedora. Matter of fact, I'm surprised this episode no one was wearing a fedora, because if you're not wearing a suit or a fedora, how does anyone know you're a professional? We're serious. Let's see.
It's in my voice.
What was that?
It's in my voice. You can hear the professionals.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Stepping up the game.
Yeah, sure, dude. Totally. All right. Let's
Whatever
see.
you say.
Skyrim, followers, mounts, transmog spells for ponies, now playable. If you wish to Skyrim more. Is anyone still Skyrim?
My roommate did that in college. He did it for 6 months. Flunked out 2 classes because of it.
Why would you? Let's see.
Well done.
Oh, it's
He's quite proud of himself. He just out there, it's like, I beat the game. And I was like, yeah, in college, beat you. Way to go.
You won one game and lost the other.
Pretty much. You won the wrong game.
Let's see. I'm trying to
You
see
tried your
here.
best.
The thing is that they are companions, which makes them cute, but then they are companions, which means that their lives are meaningless. Because I never
And
played.
they'll get in the way.
Yeah, I never brought companions during Skyrim. It's me versus the world. And they always ran into battle while I'm trying to be sneaky. So.
Activated traps while you're trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, just running straight forward into that flame trap. Just like, good going, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wouldn't want Luna to run headfirst into a trap.
No, that'd be bad.
Yeah, so. But yeah, if you want, they are totally there. So you can play pony in Skyrim. Ingnumber is typing something. You can play a pony. What? What?
What?
I'm
That's
just
just what?
what?
He's just like, it's just too much. You can play
What?
a pony. That's it. I'm like, he just put the pencil down. Stop. He's got to read. He's got to have.
I'm
take a
done.
breather.
I'm done. It's over.
He's out. Done.
We're done.
And I thought the dragons being Thomas the Tank Engine was good.
Oh, that was
Oh,
that
hold
was
on.
amazing.
Stop the show. I gotta go see this.
You haven't seen. It's toot toot, and then there's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Hold on.
Oh, and I died laughing just seeing this. Just when they're doing the execution bit and everything. They're just like, what is that? Oh my god!
Okay, I need a link for that. I
Hold
need
on.
a link.
I'm checking it right now.
It's right there. What?
And when he does the spell and everything, and like all the meteors, the flame meteors, and everything like that, it's just like toot toot. It's like, oh my god, it's like the voice of death now. Goodbye, childhood. Hello, death.
Oh, this is the best
The
sounding
most
thing.
scariest thing ever. It's just
It's very fun.
Thomas the Tank Engine is the most scary thing ever.
It really is.
Oh,
I used to watch it as a child.
taken down. Holy crap. Hold on. Let me link this into the chat. That way you guys can see. The images themselves are great. Just Thomas sitting there in the middle of a street, a spout of fire coming from him, and then just
Oh
this
my
dead
God.
look in his face. Ah!
yeah. That is actually exactly what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Against fire him.
Oh my god.
That's so
I always did
good.
wonder where his career went after finishing up on the show, and now I find out he's been traveling through time and dimensions, and he's terrorizing the people of Skyrim.
And because we don't have George Carlin around anymore, there's no one to stop him.
Oh.
Nope.
There's a
just trying to
Shining
make
Time
sense.
Station joke for you.
There's a video of this?
Let's
I found a
see.
gift set of it since
Yeah,
the video has been taken down. Would you
All
want
right,
to forward
let's
that?
see.
No, there's another video. Yeah, by a missing pony linked it.
Yeah, so let's see. Does anyone play the Game Loft game still? If so, there's a winter update.
Oh, I
I
used
did
to.
actually pick it up on my tablet,
Oh, and then
and my word, is it a complete and utter
Paris
money
Wright
hound.
mess.
It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus. I've seen one game worse, which was like, you start playing it and bam, it asks you for $99. But wow, it's like one pony was like $80. I'm like, really?
Did anyone ever buy that $100 thing?
I certainly hope not. Just if you do, just
I never
kill
bought it.
yourself.
Dude, if you bought it, you would be like the most devoted person ever, and I would respect you
I'm just saying
and
that.
ask you for money.
Really?
I'm just saying that maybe I still have some stuff from back in the day when you could have hacked it. Maybe. But yeah. So they got the Equestria Girls thing now. You
I
can now
can
have Flash Sentry
Set the
show
clock
up
forward and back.
if you want Waifu Stealer himself to be in your town. He's now there.
I like Flash Sentry.
I do
don't
too.
get what's all the hate. It's
I
like,
know.
yeah. Aren't you happy for Twilight that she found a boyfriend? Like, really? Even
Well,
if it's
they've got
not
completely
you?
ignored so far.
Oh, which is
No,
all it
but-
is. But so far, it's just Rarity making the line of, "Oh, we think you like him," and she's just like, "No, I don't." The usual denial bit and everything. I mean, if he pops up in a future episode, that'd be pretty cool.
No, unfortunately, or fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you want to go with it, they've pretty much said, "Yep," and we're not doing that character anymore.
He's
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
not. There's nothing for him. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
I think
Maybe he'll
no.
be one like Twilight wandering through Cantalot or something like that. And we just see him like in the background. He's just like, "I'm still here."
Yeah, and just
I can't wait
the
to-
fan butt hurt that would happen from it, just like, "Urgh!"
That was probably the best moments of this fandom that I've ever seen.
just the
Like, everyone was so mad. It was funny.
we just kept bouncing from things to be mad about. Oh, she's got wings. Oh, she's a human. Oh, she's got a boyfriend. Urgh!
Don't blow a gasket now. Don't.
Oh,
Can I
is it
just
a
say
comics,
that-
though?
Can I just
Yeah,
say that, like,
isn't there a
most of the
couple
songs...
Comics, yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
fine, that's fine.
Go on.
Do Just that most of the songs in the Equestria Girls I actually did quite enjoy, for what it's worth. Whereas most people seem to go, oh my god, I hate songs. I'm like, yeah, I could get into them.
Yeah, I like two of the songs.
I still
do.
I can't remember how they go. But
I have not watched it at all. It's just, for me, it's just always been like, when I first heard about it, I was like, no, this doesn't look a little bit fishy to me. It doesn't know what to make of it. And then, like seeing up screenshots, little gift sets, videos, things of it. And I was like, you know what? You're all right. Don't get yourself involved in my stuff, and we'll be cool. Just don't step over my line. I won't step over your line. And it's worked out pretty well. I mean, it's worked out all right.
I can send it to you if you want.
No, that's all right. I mean, like, for the most part,
I like living in this bubble. I like not thinking about it.
I live in this nice shiny bubble of ponies and everything else. I don't need that. You just go on. Shoot.
Is it the same bubble that? Is it the same bubble that the Sea Ponies rescued Applejack and Megan from?
It's bacon and Applejack.
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful recipe.
Didn't we always? Wasn't it always? It was Sumi, wasn't it? Who always closed out the stream with that, wasn't it? It was every time. Yeah, I remember that. It's always fun. No, that's no. It's nice. It's kind of like that bubble bounces around and everything. I've got Sea Ponies flinging me about, but the. It's never really. I understood the appeal of it for some, and on the other hand, at the same time, like watching it and everything, I like the glimpses. So I was like, you know what? It's all right. Like from a writing perspective thing, I was like, it's actually got an all right story. It's actually all right, decent. It's like it's not quite what I would imagine for that sort of thing. And I was like, you know what? I'll let you be. I'm not going to hate on you. I respect you, but go on, shoot.
I mean, I actually liked the songs pretty well. It was, and there was that one point where, and we've talked about it before, but there's the one point at the boutique where it switches back and you see Twilight as a horse, and it was kind of like, oh wait, no, that's how she usually looks. Oh, damn.
Yeah. I think almost everyone had that. It's just a disconnect there.
You're just like, all right, I just got used to just, all right, I'm used to, oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh damn, now I feel bad.
And like I have fingers. What the heck are fingers?
Though I will say, I had a terrible event happen yesterday where I was cleaning up the kitchen, sitting there coming up with like the best fan fiction idea for like Equestria Girls, and just going like, that's good, and then you could do that and do that. I'm like, oh no, we can't do. No, you're not doing this. No.
The world needs your fan fiction. It is your time.
Not even once.
Oh dear, no.
I'll explain.
No.
I'll explain it post show.
I've written fan fiction for like other things. Like I wrote fan fiction mostly for video game Tales of Symphonia, and then like a little double thing in like Naruto and all that sort of thing. With the MLP, I've actually been kind of intimidated by it because I've always tried to think to myself, I could write something that would work for. And I've actually had a couple of ideas come to mind. I was like, you know what? I could do this. And then I sit down to write it, and I look at it, and I write a sentence, and I'm like, oh my god, no, they'll hate it. Erase, shut down, go away, run outside crying.
Destroy the hard drive.
It's just sitting there, like, just erase everything, and I'm just like, why can't I do it? And it's just sort of a little bit of intimidating for me, because I'm just thinking to myself, it's either really make it great and come up with a great idea, or else, it's just going to be, kind of passed over.
Yep. All right, let's see. Let's move along in this. So I guess Daring Don't split the fandom in half somehow. I somehow missed this.
Really?
Being real.
Yeah, there was a lot of people who were like really wishing that it just stayed as Dash being a self-insert.
Oh, yeah.
It was around that. Like that. I like her being a real character.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like Indiana Jones and Han Solo.
So the problem was more the fact that Daring Do was an actual living person opposed to it just being a fantasy person.
She's a person now.
A pony, a thing. So that was the division.
It's off screen. She evolves into a human.
Yeah.
No, but for me, I think she works out pretty well as her own individual character, because I mean the whole self-insert thing, I get that for the fandom, like giving that sort of book nerdish, geekiness, nerdish sort of thing for Dash, and that works out really well for her. But at the same time, like it helps to expand the world a bit to sit there and realize, oh my god, every Daring Do book was actually real. And like if they ever went through the books, like it would just expand the world that much more. And that's wonderful because you need some world expansion.
I really liked that bit of it, yeah.
Well, I guess the problem that they're bringing up is the fact that Daring Do, when you look at her, is pretty much a recolor of Rainbow Dash in every way. You know, it is same color eyes, but just all there is the change in the main color and the change in the coat, and she's identical. So the fact that they're just like, but now it's not, the character is no longer as part of Dash's imagination. It is actually this thing. And then lest we forget, her picture's on the front of the book.
I love that.
Yeah.
So there, done. That's what she looks like.
But, you know, and I remember, I still think the funny joke from that, like, if you look at the cover of the book, like, when, it shows Daring and, like, Dash right next to her, Dash has got a little bit of the derpy eye bit. Has anyone seen that?
Now, the real...
I missed that.
The real...
Did no one saw that?
I didn't.
No?
It was in the, I think it was in the follow-up to the thing. If you look at it, I don't have a link. But I remember, it might have been just a trick of the perspective of the book or something like that, but it looked like Dash had, like, her eyes offset a little bit.
Huh.
I don't know if that may have been a play, by Daring Do on her behalf, just to be like, yeah, I like you, but at the same time, you're kind of a little creepy with the fandom.
Now, I think the worst thing about it is the fact that they have that the writer that Daring Do has sunk so low to add in an OC into the fan canon. So that's terrible. I'm really offended. I'm officially leaving the Daring Do fandom because I find it too disgusting.
You're hanging up your oh god, what's the
my adventurer hat's hung up. I can't do it anymore. I have professionalism and morals and high grounds that I must use, and it's terrible that this fandom has degenerated so much to include a disgusting fan character like Rainbow Dash into the Daring Do fandom. I can't stand it.
I love how in-depth you are getting with this. That's amazing.
It's as if I've heard this before somewhere else. But where? Where?
Someone said this. Someone, like, legitimately said this? Or I thought that was just on the spot. That was brilliant.
No, I'm mimicking what people have said in the pony fandom, but with Daring Do.
Like, I haven't seen anything like that. Granted, my awareness of the fandom is a little...
Okay, what I am making fun of is there were some people doing that exact same meh boo-hoo thing when Sibsy painted herself and Mando Pony on the cover of one of the comics. Yeah, there you go. So, they add an OC into the can of the show comic thing. Worst thing ever. Going home.
Everyone panic.
0 out of 10. Did not friend.
It's not as though it actually affects the story at all. Jeez.
No, just hasn't appeared in the show.
It's fun.
Whatever. Yeah, it's people getting... Repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax.
Precisely.
With everything. All right, let's see. Let's get through the end of this news. We've been doing this forever. Brony Doc Crew did an AMA. If you care about the Brony Doc still. And lastly, I'm going to steal this. Even more real ponies. That's my one cool thing. There.
I think it's fun. I don't think it's creepy. I just think it's funny.
You have a little ditty with a little bit of whinny. All right.
What?
I don't know. What did you just say? I didn't hear that. What?
You're the one who said.
I didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
Wasn't me.
Massively lost. Just massively lost.
I'm going to let that one go.
I'm completely lost.
What? What are you talking about? I have no clue. I didn't even say a thing.
I have nothing. I've got nothing. Go on.
Okay.
I've got nothing.
All right. Well, now it is spoiler time. Now it's officially time where I destroy all of your spoilery stuff. And you find out about Flight to the Finish. Writer Ed Valentine. Original air date would be today, 2013, 12/14. Let's find out what details we've got on this. Ba-ba-ba-da. This would be season number 4, episode number 5, overall episode number 70. Storyboarded by Steve Sanderson, Jocelyn Thiessen, hey, I know her, Tim Packford as storyboard supervisor, and songs included this episode is Hearts Strong as Horses. Horses.
That is such a inspirational title.
It was a good song. I liked
Horses.
You got to
Horses
there.
forever. Horses are there.
it. I
How
liked
can I
it. I
have
liked
horses
the
in my planet?
Horse hearts. Horse hearts.
This is almost as bad as the Care Bears.
Apple
No,
Bloom,
they-
Diamond Tiara, Scootaloo, Silver Spoon, Sweetie Belle, and their horse hearts with Mrs. Horsewinnie.
My word.
All right,
Yes.
so let's
Yes.
spoiler time. So episode is the flag for the Olympics, and the CMCs want to fly it, and Scoots can't fly, and then episode ends.
Yeah.
Always. I think,
Maximum oversimplifications done.
yeah, pretty much.
Thank you
That's
for
pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty-
it. Game over.
We're gonna have the Crystal Empire games. All right, we need you guys to do it. All right, we're gonna do it. Hey guys, I got this great idea. Let's do this great idea. We do the great idea. Oh yeah, it's all right and everything. Good with that. Hey, guess what? We're gonna poke fun at you. Oh well, that sucks. Oh, I feel so confident now. 15 minutes later, feel
Well now I've got to do it even better. So now I've got to do it like this. Yeah, hey guy, guy, this actually isn't good like this anymore. No guy, I've got to do it like this now. Guy, listen, we're tired and we can't do it like this, guy. Yeah, we may not need to be able to do it like this. Yeah, well then you just go do it on your own. Okay, guy, I guess we will. Hey guys, where's other guy? Hey guys, I think that hey, wait, you left other guy at the station? No, let's go get guys. Guys, let's go. Okay, go guys. Yay, we won, guys. Cool, guys.
That's the entire episode. Yes, well done.
Yeah, you actually did it.
That was very well said.
Well, welcome to 22-minute long children's episodes. What did you expect?
I don't know.
I now want to
I like-
watch an episode where it literally is like summarized in a minute with just like, hey guy, what's going on, guy? Hey guy. Yo guy,
Well,
that's not cool, guy.
If
There
I
you
had
go.
to
That's a new series you can start.
If I had to say one thing for the episode, if I had to say one thing, it would be that it kind of addressed Scootaloo a bit in that, with her wings. Because before, what was the previous mention before? That was in the darkness that is season 3. And then that was when they had, Rainbow Dash helped her fly. And that was really mentioned. And then in here we have, a direct, like a childhood sort of thing between Diamond Tiara and Scootaloo and all that.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you gonna do with it? You don't have any wings, sort of thing. I want to smack her, I swear to God. But
I know
the,
they are the best worst villains. Like they are just the villains that have never gotten theirs.
They could
And
make
the,
Discord cry, couldn't they?
I'm pretty sure if they ever met Discord would be like, I hate your guts. But I think it was really brilliant because it actually sort of addressed it and it brought it to light, and it made it to where, and it's summarized by all ponies, Dash, at the end. Yes, you don't have wings. You may or may not be able to fly, but you're still you. You're still awesome. And it's just like, that's fantastic. That's great. I love that.
Yeah. They brought it right out into the open and they didn't fix it. She didn't magically learn how to fly.
No, it's not like, Celestia swoops in. Hey, guess what? I like you. You got wings. Bam! You got wings now. Fly.
Now she's got 6 foot, and now she's got these massive 6-foot wings that just.
It's like smacks
gets
Dash
covered
in
up
the
in.
face. I can now do 5 sonic rainbow moons at once. What can you do? And Dash is just like, holy crap.
She's just got these wings that are now 2 times bigger than she is. They're just kind of. Well, I can fly. I just don't like this. This is kind of.
She has to come in through the ceiling. The wings are so big she can't fit through the doors anymore. She has to come in through the ceiling skylight.
Yeah, she has wings for legs.
She's-
That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary.
What,
I
she's
don't
a
know.
turtle with fins.
Now
instead,
I'm
like.
just imagining ways we could get Scootaloo to fly for dumb reasons, and all of a sudden it dawned on me to put her in like the Dr. Robotnik egg carrier, and she's just kind of floating around in that. Just that weird
But
metal.
still with that. But with that
would do it.
face that she's still peeved, like bored out of her mind with it.
Yeah, just like whatever. And this big
Yeah,
metal
Lou.
thing just floating around, whatever. So let's see. Important things that happened. There was the song. I thought the song was okay.
I quite liked the song.
It was a good song. It had a sort of a Western motif to it. If you could hear it in the first like minute and a half. How long did it last? Well, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
Like in the first half of it, I could hear this Western motif playing through. Like they had the snare drum, I could hear that, but there was also this sort of Western thing to it. And like I was listening to it, and I was like, that actually is pretty catchy. I like it. And I said, of course, everyone, sort of my focus on the horse bit, and I was just like, who cares about the words and everything like that? The music, it's fantastic.
Yeah, they have now horses are now officially canon. I guess.
As if they weren't before with Saddle Arabia.
Doho.
Indeed.
Doho.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I was going to say they were already,
I think,
Hearts.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to word it.
Well, let's see. The two important plot things that we had going, lol. The first was Rainbow Dash being constrained by professionalism, which really that was the main problem in the story if you think about it, because if Dash hadn't been trying to be so max professional, she would have just said, "No, your event was awesome. It's perfect. Go with that." But she felt like she had to be so max pro, no scope 360,
MLC, YOLO 420 swag.
absolutely, that she needed to, I don't know, be dumb.
I mean, you don't have to be that absolute straight and narrow. You're allowed to have fun, even if you're a professional.
Yeah, you
So
mix it
Dash,
together.
take note.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know,
that was another kind of sub-moral there. I quite like that one.
someone pointed this out thing in the chat just now, Snapple Brony. Scootaloo has a home now. Like before, I think there was sort of the understanding she had somewhere to go, but now it's just she has a house.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if it's actually the orphanage, but yeah, she does have a house.
It didn't.
She lives on her own.
It didn't look very, I mean, I've seen, like, if I had to envision sort of an orphanage place.
No, it's not. I always love to do the joke that she lives in a cardboard box under Rainbow Dash's house, but that isn't how.
Under a bridge.
Oh, how can you do that?
It's been so rotten to poor
Because it's so
Scootaloo.
wrong, but it's so.
You're sticking a poor little pony in a box underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
But
not
she's
nice.
but she looks so happy there.
She looks so, oh my god.
But
So,
no,
yeah,
she's
now
got
we
a
know she
house. She's got a house, and
She's got a house. I like
Quite
it.
a nice house, yeah.
who knows?
Ooh,
Maybe she's like secretly max rich, and we don't know about it. Like she's got like a
no.
butler and stuff like that. Like she does live on her own because her parents are out all the time. But
If she did that, she would go to Diamond Tiara and be like, I could buy your dad's business. And Diamond Tiara would be like, oh god, please don't do that.
But no, it's one of those things where the parents like set up like a butler and some people to come and check in and make sure she was okay, and she has like a certain allowance, but it's never something where she feels like that she actually is moneyed. Very very much just like all of it's kind of hidden in the hidden away until she gets her cutie mark, and then she invests it all back into startups and makes a large amount of money in the as an investor.
Speaking of money, I mean, did you see the kind of house that Dash has? In the Daring Don't episode? She's got swag.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's like,
we've seen that cloud house before.
yeah, but now we saw inside it. Like, she's got like marble columns and
She's a
busts
national.
and
She's a
stuff.
national treasure now, and also they can build that out of clouds because that's what they do.
Yeah, it's just still pretty impressive, I think.
So, let's see. Important things. Mrs. Harshwini makes the best faces.
She does. That's amazing on the
did make-
animation on her
Oh,
face.
yeah. It's pretty good.
I love it when they turn their heads and you get those blurs. Oh, so fun.
Yeah, she made maximum number faces this week.
Mm-hmm.
And they were kind of crazy. We actually, the show notes includes a whole listing of her crazy faces.
7 of them, I think.
Crazy faces. How does one have a listing like various crazy faces, like intensity levels or something like that?
I'm gonna retweet this one that says professionalism, just because I'm not even gonna put any words on it. I'm just simply going to include that. Twitter. To Twitter.
Professionalism.
Professionalism.
Professionalism indeed.
Such pro.
Max
Wow.
professionalism. My feelings on professionalism.
Much dash. Wow.
Does not need to be in Pony. Next. Let's see. What else? That happens. They do their event. Let's just reiterate the fact that Diamond TR and Silver Spoon are the worst ever. Like, the worst
they
ever.
are, actually. Yes.
They're kind of
They are
dicks.
officially the worst.
They are the worst.
They are the worst. You know, there's one thing that I was curious about, because it said in the explanation, you know, like teams of 3. Who was their third? Who was the third person who got stuck with Diamond TR and Silver Spoon?
Twist.
It was Was it Like, I didn't see.
No, I was just saying.
I know,
I
but
reckon
like.
it might be
Oh,
twist,
it'd be funny
yeah.
though. Just like I would imagine, like Snips and Snails both try to cram in for the last spot, and they end up bungling the whole effort. I can
So,
see it.
let's see. Anything else of note? Once again, we have another episode where someone makes a decision and then immediately decides to go back on that decision 30 seconds later. Similar to
Which
Twilight out in the forest. Similar to what other thing was a decision made and then resolved within 30 seconds? I feel like there was another one.
I don't think there was anything. Wasn't there in Castlemania? Was there? Because it was mostly them being, frightened the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, I think Rarity at one point said, "I will not back down from getting in there and restoring the
And she got a rock to
drapes
the.
and what." Yeah, she got a rock thrown at her, and she was like,
I'm sorry, I love that bit. Just the face she made. I just couldn't help it.
"You gotta love Rarity sometimes."
All right, well, let's see. Is there anything else we have yet to cover? Kids in the chat, is there anything? Cheerly was back. That's true for all you Cheerly fans.
Yeah, truly.
Love me, Cheerly.
Really.
The Hub is broadcasting for you, Hub fans.
Hooray!
What?
Let's see, there certainly was some Scoota feels. We can go after that. Where, for instance, the Scootaloo of like, what if I'm never able to fly? And just like,
Oh.
and just Rainbow Dash says you can't.
I was
Ruffle your
waiting.
hair. There.
No, that didn't happen.
Wait, Susie here to comment on it. Susie, you got anything? Susie?
Huh?
Huh?
No. Oh, you were talking about me?
Huh.
Were you talking to me?
Yes, we were
Oh, I
talking
didn't
about
see
you.
the episode.
You didn't see the episode?
No, I didn't see the episode. Everything's all just a bunch of big spoiler things.
Yeah, it's just
God.
they've ruined it for everybody now.
Oh,
You got joke routine and everything, and then you're
Tetra just made an image.
Yeah.
Tetra just made a
Yeah.
picture. It's me versus
This
Thomas the
is
Tank
great.
Engine. Oh no.
Oh Lord, what did he do?
Oh no. Welcome back, Tetra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beware, the pain train is coming.
I was not ready for that
Yep.
big check.
Yep.
Hi there,
That's
Brony.
the thing.
Oh, there we are. Yes. Okay, let me
oh
see
my
the
God.
trade-off.
That's a choo choo roda.
I want you on my caboose.
Oh god.
All right, so let's
The fast
see.
conductor was no.
But yeah, let's see. So we never got we got some form of moderate understanding of like, yes, Scootaloo does have what appears to be some form of disability, or maybe not. Maybe her wings will grow one day, or not. So,
Maybe it's just like a growth spurt thing.
by the way, I noticed this episode, and maybe it's me, but I believe maybe someone else can attest to it. I think I'm starting to notice Claire Collette starting to grow up because Sweetie Belle does not sound as squeaky as she used to be.
She's
You're
not
right.
Squeaky Belle anymore.
No, she wasn't. I mean, like, usually she does the squeak when she's, excited. All energetic, brave stuff, everything like that. And this one, she wasn't really. Well, I mean, she wasn't the focus. Not only that, she wasn't kind of, in the energetic role. She was more of the supporting side.
True, but it just sounds like that I am noticing, and let's think about it. It's been 4 years. It makes sense that her voice is going to grow up a little bit, but I just seemed like I was noticing that of just like, she sounds a lot older than she did in season 1.
You are right.
Well,
And that's kind of like, well, duh.
Well, I'll say overall, in so far as season 4, from what I've heard of the characters and the VAs, the voice quality has changed, or the way that they speak their lines seems to have changed between season 3 and season 4 now that I've noticed. They seem to be a lot more comfortable with their roles.
Mm-hmm. And Sweetie Belle's just all like, I'm Sweetie Belle now. I've grown up.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sweetie Belle. I'm a unicorn. Ooh, check me out. She's like, Claire, what are you doing? I don't...
Just watching Sweetie Belle slowly evolve in a diamond tiara.
Just like,
Press B to stop this from happening. Where's the B button?
You
Where's
find
the
out,
Everstone? Where's the Everstone?
you find out that Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon are actually Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle sent back in time, like butterfly effect style, where they have to make Scootaloo mad at them for some whatever.
Then Superman comes and like Thor comes and helps.
Oh yeah, and then all of a sudden, Archie shows up and he's just all like, "Which do I choose, Veronica?" and then.
Hi, Mark.
Hi,
Mark.
And then he shows up. And then all of a sudden, the Fonz shows up, and he's all like, I'm going to jump over the shark. And like, whoa!
You must choose with the midichlorians.
Yes. And the fan fiction continues.
They're everywhere.
Bad future Sweetie Belle. There we go, where she enslaves all the diamond dogs. There we go. All right.
Oh.
Well, I thought it was a good episode. I think I liked the other 2 standard episodes a little bit better than this one, but that of course is my personal preference. Your flavor more may carry. I like Daring Don't. I like the other one. So, yeah. Let's see.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Best
10
show.
out of 10, even though
10 out of 10.
Best show ever.
I like how he gives it to a 10 out of 10, hasn't even watched it yet.
Yep.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. It's all right.
All right.
IGN 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. All right.
Okay. And, all right, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead. Scooter Paradoxable. Yes. All right, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and move forward. We got some emails. You can always send your emails across to us at bronyville@gmail.com. We love emails because emails are fun. And you're fun, too. I will go first, Mitty second, and I believe that's our emails for this week, so we'll just go with that. Good evening, Bronyville dating help. Well, what?
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
In just 1 week from taping of this episode, I will be on my first date in 8 years.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Starry have said in the past that one should just be confident and that will help. My problem is that I have a tendency to overthink things, and the 4-hour train ride with nothing to do on the way there gives me lots of time to think.
Sounds like someone else I
What?
know.
Mr. Bleh. I'm a planner. I'm not a thinker. I'm like the Batman of dating. I'm always pulling something out of my utility belt. So,
Of course.
That's what she said.
yeah.
By the way, I'm Batman.
So help. What do one bring for the trip? When going across the country to meet a cute girl who is into sci-fi anime cosplay and has this weird idea that Rarity is best pony, a girl who one has only chatted with online for half a year. Also, what to do? Starry, what did you do when with AC lived 4 time zones away? We have been talking about going to a museum or maybe the zoo. Cheers, Twisted Haywire. P.S. A really good handling of the subject in today's episode, and now we know that Scootaloo doesn't live all the time in a cardboard box under Rainbow Dash's house, but has a room in a house with Pegasi-style architecture on the front.
How did they catch? I didn't catch that detail. There was Pegasi-style architecture on the front.
I suppose so.
Because
you have-
might have
just
been,
say that-
actually. I'll have a look.
It's
know.
the Pegasi embassy. She has to live in the embassy house. She's actually a little known fact. She's actually a political prisoner.
Oh, really?
Not a foreign diplomat.
Yeah. So it's kind of it's a
What
sad
happened to her
story.
wings? She got crippled during the interview process while she was on her way over here during immigration, and now she's injured. She can't go back.
So
They
much for
clipped her
diplomatic
wings
immunity.
so she can't escape.
We're just sad
She
fic
has
all
a
over
face.
this thing. All right, so let's figure this out. And I do have Starry here. Lovely Starry. Do you want to come over, baby? You look great. Come here.
Does,
Do you guys
and
want
I
to see
quote,
Starry? She looks gorgeous right now. She looks gorgeous. Come here, baby. Look, you're like all made up. You look good. Everyone's having this.
The camera's too low to.
Is she wearing a sweater?
She is wearing a sweater, but it's a much better sweater than my sweater.
Oh my god.
That's fine then.
All right, here you go.
So are we giving? We're giving tips here?
We're giving
Ready?
tips.
Yes.
Well,
Okay, we're giving.
one
tips.
really good tip to remember is do not say, "Do you want to see my sonic screwdriver?"
Yes, don't tell him.
Yeah, correct.
You will
Unless-
regret that.
Unless
Yes, you
she's
will.
into it. She's into Doctor Who, I guess.
I think
Even then-
you have to get a bit more drunk first, then it's okay.
Let me take a crack at this. They say their problem is I have a tendency to overthink things, and the 4-hour train ride with nothing to do on the way there gives me lots of time to think. Well, from my experience, I've had a fair bit of experience, a little bit here and there. The main thing to do with that, don't overthink it, because if you think too much, you're going to defeat yourself before you even get off the bloody train. Honestly,
So
you've been
start
talking
drinking
this-
early.
No, don't stop! Just stop it! I'm trying to get your advice. You're trying to get them drunk.
Have a couple of drinks. Have a couple of drinks, man.
Okay, you
Have
can have
a drink at most.
One drink for courage. One drink for courage. But the real
No more than 2 units.
advice, being really honest here. I'll be really honest. If you've been talking to this girl for online for half a year, you obviously have at least a good vibe to feel for it and everything like that. Just be yourself. Be relaxed. Have fun. That's the main point of it. If it's a first date sort of thing, it's nothing like there's no heavy expectations. You're just having fun. So just have fun.
Take
I'd
an
recommend
Sounds
Ambien.
like
you
a
don't
best
wanna
friend.
All right, what you do
What?
is 4 hours. You take an Ambien 10 minutes before you get on the train. You you wrap yourself in a blanket,
Sweetie,
fall asleep. What?
Sweetie, shut up.
Oh, sorry.
I think the most important thing is the fact that you don't try and pretend to be someone else. Don't try and pretend to be someone that you know that seems to be more popular, because that's not who she wants to date. She wants to date you, and if she's already known you for half a year, chances are she's going to know what you like anyway. She would notice if something's up if you're trying to hide something. So, just be honest, be yourself. That's who she wants to know.
I
Yeah,
agree.
just let yourself
Pretty much.
loose. Let yourself loose.
Well, not
don't
too
worry
loose.
about. No, I mean, yeah, but don't worry about having a full-blown.
No.
Don't worry about having a full-blown long relationship with her. Just enjoy the moment. Be in the moment.
Just have it's really the main thing. Like, that's a lot of things where, like, the long. I know several people who are in, like, long distance relationships and everything like that, and they're having the first time they get to meet each other in person and things like that. The main thing is establishing just a connection of, oh my God, you're really real and you actually are the person you say you are. If you can show them that you are the same person you've been showing yourself to be and everything like that, then it's smooth sailing. You don't have to pretend to be someone else. I've been my kooky, crazy, insane self for the past few years or so like that, and I've had absolutely no issue. Have I had many dates? Can't say I have. But then again, I've been busy with college, so there's that whole pathway. But the point is, she would probably have a good time with Twisted. It's just enjoy yourself, have fun. Don't focus so much on trying to be impressive or be like absolutely amazing. Just have fun. That's really it.
Take everything one day at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
Keyword is have fun.
So the part of the question for Starry here, what did you do when I was 4 time zones away?
Like when we met the first time?
I
or-
guess. We just cuddled. We cuddled a
Well,
lot.
The first time we met, it was when you came over to Further Confusion.
Yeah.
So we attended a con together.
Well, but I think that Friday we just kind of hung out all day. Like, we didn't even go to the convention the first day.
We did.
We did?
Because I had a table.
No, okay.
It was Sunday, the last day of the con, that we just stayed in and cuddled and just talked. I mean, we're kind of boring.
Yeah.
I mean, we had actually talked for about 1.5 years before we met the first time, and we had only been 6 months in the relationship at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just kind of like fun to just be able to chat in person for once instead of over like messaging or Skype.
The first thing she did was punch me in the arm really hard.
No, I didn't. I hugged you first.
Okay, you hugged me and then you punched me.
I punched you.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's pretty good. If she'd have done the punch first and then the hug, it would have just been like, I'm sorry for punching you. Like, it's the hug. It's like, yeah, you're my friend. I'm going to punch you.
You have to understand, I was really frustrated because after 1.5 years, I'd never been able to hug or punch him for any of the stupid things he said, so I had to make up for time. So the punch was well worth it.
She was like, yay, good to see you. Now I've saved these up.
Plus interest.
Yeah, with interest, so...
Let's see. So what to do for the trip? I don't see inside of here. Twisted, you're on here. You're in the chat. Where are you going? Like, where are you meeting up for this thing?
What city? What state?
Yeah, really.
Also, he mentioned what should he take with him. I would always recommend, if you've got space, just one of those small sticks of spray on deodorant or something, just because you never know what you're going to have to walk through or around or where you're going to have to go. So I think it's just a useful thing to take.
Supplies, I would say gum is good. Gum is good. Fresh breath,
or
always
mints.
Nice. Let's see. Cat is walking across me. A little bit of maybe just a small like thing of deodorant. Don't worry about trying to spray yourself with cologne unless you're just a stinky mofo.
Oh no. Yeah.
That just sounds to me that's trying too hard.
Cologne would be too much.
No.
You should wear collared
I'm
shirts.
just saying.
Take
If
10 feet
it's
of rope, a plunger, a rubber duck, a stick of rock.
Again, do not listen to what either me or Midnight say, I guess.
Midnight's been married for a long time. He doesn't know what to do anymore to impress a woman.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to impress a woman anymore.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm sorry, when you're married, you don't have to do anything anymore. It's the truth.
This is marriage advisor Starry Night giving you all the marriage advice.
Wow!
Oh, I am enjoying this.
Oh man!
What? When you're married, that's it. The date is done.
I mean, someone already said the stick of deodorant, the gum, and everything like that.
All right, so he's going to Aalborg, Denmark.
Aalborg?
Aalborg. Going to Aalborg.
Aalborg, Denmark. All right.
Okay, well, let's see.
This is
No idea.
Get drunk.
Yeah.
Aalborg.
This could be cool, but I guess it depends on her. But there's the Lindholm Holge, an atmospheric is a Viking burial ground with 700 graves from the Iron Age and Viking Age.
Yeah, that's so romantic.
I know. Sweetie, let's go to the Viking burial ground. I don't know. That sounds like either the worst place to take someone out on a date or the best place.
It
to
really
start a
depends on the
battle.
person.
Actually, kind of badass sounding.
It's like we're gonna get no battle here.
I think it's more of a guy thing, though.
Cradle of filth.
I mean, if you guys are into drinking, like seriously, I would find a place to eat and just be able to sit there and just talk for a little while. That would be nice. I mean, like, how long are you going to be spending there is the other question.
Here you go. I found a
Are you
list.
staying overnight, like, or?
Here you go. I found a list here of, 8 things to do. There sounds like there's a good brewery that you can go to, and nothing wrong with getting a few brews on. That's always been my recommendation. There's a museum here, Tapas.
Well, if you're both into museums, I know it's hard for me to take someone to museums because he's not so into them.
So boring. But this one's in a castle. Like, I don't ever get to go to a castle museum.
Well, we live in America. There's no... Well, okay, I lied. There is one castle here, but it's not like a real castle because it's not, like, old or anything.
I want to storm it.
It's a new castle. There's, like, one castle
In that
here.
case...
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion doesn't count.
At Disney World, the Haunted Mansion?
No. It's called like Heath's Castle or Hearth Castle. It's some castle some rich guy made for his wife or something.
See, all we have is the Winchester House.
But that's not a castle.
You should build a
that's
castle for her.
Yeah.
You should build a castle
Build
for
a
her.
sand castle. Leave her, bury her in the sand.
Wait, what does that say?
Bury her in the sand.
Go to White Castle. That is.
Go to White
Okay. Like,
Build a massive shrine to her in Minecraft
wow.
in survival mode.
Sorry, I can
That has
my
worked
own
before,
castle
actually.
in survival mode. Thank you.
All right, so let's go back to actual advice opposed to us being silly.
Well, if it's only a day, I say look at one thing, have like a lunch, what is it called? A lunch
Lunner.
dinner, a lunner. Have a lunner. Like, do something where you
A
can
late
talk to each other
lunch.
and not worry about like.
I would just figure out one place that would be a good go-to for the meal. Have one place that would be neat and fun for you to go to, but don't try and put too much on your plate of let's go here, let's go here, let's go there. Just have one thing of each and then just walk around and be dorks for a while. Window shop and such.
Hey, Twisted. Do we know this girl?
Is she hot?
Is this a girl that we've talked to before?
Is she hot? How hot is she?
We need
Shut up.
pictures. Yeah.
For science. It's all for science.
Yeah, we need pictures or we don't know it's real.
No.
Pixar didn't happen.
Starry's gonna slap every single one of us through the internet.
He said that
We need to know what kind of girl she is.
No,
body is ready.
I'm just wondering because I wonder if they met via the podcast because that would be interesting.
it would. We're putting ponies together.
That would just boost his ego beyond what it already is. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Love Maker Apple Cider here for your relationship advice. Would you like to get in a relationship with a hot mares over the internet?
Oh my god.
Apple Cider can put you on that path.
That is very convincing.
Just call 0800 hook me up.
We've got single mares for you. Call Scuzzy Hotline and get in touch with all the mares. It's a party line, and all the mares are partying all night long.
You must be 18 or over to call into the
Must
site.
be
That's
18 years
£1 per
old
minute.
or costs $18 a minute.
There's a mare 10 miles from your location.
Really?
Yes. That's really.
Yes,
Really?
don't worry about it. I think
And the
you'll
podcast goes
do
somewhere very strange.
you'll do good, Twisted. You'll do
Sure,
fine.
Yeah, if nothing
like you
else,
said,
we're going to be there in
we've been
spirit for you,
talking
Twisted.
for,
So, all the best.
6 months.
And,
She's cute. She cosplays.
Yeah. Oh.
He'll have fun.
Oh, you'll have no
You'll
problem
be
then.
fine. You'll do
Oh
fine.
yeah, you'll just find a comic book shop to drop into at
Find
some
a
point.
nice
And you'll be
forest
fine.
to read your comic book.
There
Just
are
don't
good
fall down the
comic
rabbit
books
hole.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a keeper.
Yeah.
She's a keeper. Just don't
Yeah.
put a ring on it too fast.
Then you should prepare a list of really, really cheesy pickup lines.
Yes.
And just prepare to laugh at them together with them, because that's one way to break the ice and say, okay,
Yeah.
I've got a really cheesy pickup line. Let's go for it.
You know what? You can't say anything because you haven't put a ring on it, period. So there.
What?
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 Don't tell people what to do.
But that's his job.
It is?
My job is anti-ring giver. All right.
Don't put ideas into his head, please.
I've got a job to do. You'll do
Aye,
fine. You'll do fine, Twisted.
Oh my God,
Be
Paige
yourself,
Turner!
yeah.
Why would you say that? Oh, that's terrible.
Paige Turner, you're the worst.
No, that's not nice. No. No, you do fine.
Oh
just
God.
Go. Okay, just go.
Fight. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move forward. Let's do the next one. Bye, Paige Turner.
Well,
Mayor Friend Stealer Extraordinaire. Mitty, would you mind getting this one?
Okay, hold on. I've got to find my thing there. Okay. Hey there, Cider and Midi, and guests, I suppose. Ordinarily, this would be the place where I write a letter to the fandom telling them to stop whining about daring don't and just enjoy the new pony. But I'm actually with them on this one. That episode, if it's capitalized, I'm going to just accentuate the word. That episode was a mess. So instead, I want to talk about something I noticed in the season opener that nobody else seems to have picked up on. Pay close attention to the way Princess Celestia talks about the Summer Sun celebration. And I wish I could do the voices, but I can't. He says, Princess Celestia says...
I'll be Twilight Sparkle, you be Princess Celestia, okay?
Okay,
Is this a blind reading?
I'm going to summon my
Yes.
best womanly mare voice,
Okay.
which is might scare some of the younger viewers, so I apologize in advance. I must admit that it is a wonderfully...
Yes, this is gold! This is gold!
would you like me to read it for you?
I've actually
A
been
bit?
looking forward to the Summer Sun celebration.
What do you mean?
I'm having flashbacks.
This is getting worse.
I'm having flashback to our recording sessions.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Flashback
man.
as well.
Oh dear. For my subjects, it has always been a celebration of my defeat of Nightmare Moon. But for me,
She turned into a gypsy.
Yeah.
Come to my caravan.
it was just a terrible reminder. I had to banish my own sister.
I guess, but I never thought about it that way.
But now it has become a wonderful reminder of her transformation back to Princess Luna and our happy reunion.
Blah.
So Council
Princess Celestia.
It's the Countess Dookie version.
Countess Celestia.
And then later,
Then later she says, Prince, citizens of Equestria, it is no longer with a heavy heart, but with a great joy that I raised the Summer Sun, for this celebration now represents not the defeat of Nightmare Moon, but the return of my sister, Princess Luna.
I have
So, yeah.
wings now.
Now I have one. What is a Summer Sun celebration? A miserable pile of raising the sun. No,
Like, I love how we just shifted from like we start out the dainty Princess Celestia, then she's the Countess Celestia, and now she's Italian Celestia.
She's a very dynamic character.
She just switches around.
I'm not a voice actor, so that might explain.
Mario, and Celestia. Mario.
Walestia.
Celestia.
All right, so go for it.
Okay, well, the gist of this email is that it sounds like the first Summer Sun celebration since Luna's return. Basically all of seasons 1, 2, and 3 happened in a single year. If so, that's a huge, massive plot hole. So even if we ignore the placement of the seasonal episodes and say that they're not in order, it still means that Twilight went from total friendship noob to princess in 1 year. What do you make of this? Sincerely, Page Turner. Page Turner, you're overthinking it, I think. P.S. This week's episode is pretty good. So yeah, I just think that Celestia getting over the whole raising the son with her sister thing might have taken longer than 1 year.
I take it each season is a year.
Yeah, I mean, or maybe a couple max.
Mm-hmm.
I would take it in the context of, like, we like in the season 1, we get Luna back from being Nightmare Moon, and that's like just like the first thing. Like that's like pretty much you could assume she's having to get reacquainted with the whole world because it's been 1,000 years. And then you got season 2 where she pops back up for Nightmare Night, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're still Nightmare Moon." She's like, "I'm not really. Would you stop freaking out? You're stupid." And then, like that's just getting back in touch with her own holiday, that her own little thing, and like she's still not, probably back in her recognized spot of being, oh, you're actually Princess Luna, the other co-ruler of Equestria, blah blah blah. Then season
I think that's it. Yeah.
I skip over season 3. Season 3, I just skip over. So now we have season 4. It's been 2-3 years. She's had time to get back into place. Everyone sort of cooled down from the whole Nightmare Moon bit. Everyone started back into their thing of, oh, hey, it's Princess Luna. She's actually pretty cool. So now they can actually bring her back into it and be like, yeah.
Now, if
I also don't think that.
Go for it.
I also don't think at any point that Princess Celestia says it's only been 1 year. I mean, she says that it's wonderful to be looking forward to the Summer Sun celebration. She never says that it was last year's Summer Sun celebration or such. She's never defined 1 year. Yeah. So it's just, as you said, son, it's taken a while for her. But
now, it's granted, what about this idea where because horses only live a shorter period of time, that 1 year is reasonable? Horses only live like 10 years or so, so 1 year then is okay, because then it would have been equivalently like 3 to them. That would have been like 4 or 5 years.
Seven ponies years.
Yeah, really. So it's all right, because 1 year, that's like forever for them.
Oh, jeez.
So what? That must mean like what? Twilight's 4 years old.
Yeah, somewhere like that. She's like 40 now.
Yeah, so just like next season, she's already having kids and stuff, and it's.
Horses can live up to
last century.
50.
Okay, so if we
they're
go
like half of our lifetime.
Yes, but they're half of a horse, so that means it's at 4x speed.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, that's how my math works. So.
Did you actually pass math?
Don't ask
How
me.
does math work?
Don't ask.
I passed a few different math. I know that any of you Brits inside of here passed maths, which I don't even know what that is. Why'd you add why is there an S at the end of math? I don't understand that.
Because there's more than one math.
I don't say maths.
Maths?
I say mathematics.
Why is it maths? Why you put an S at the end? It's math.
Because it's more than one math.
Why?
We don't just do the one math. We do many maths. But
it's math.
Crystal math.
You don't need a plural math. No, not
crystal math.
Crystal math.
That's the type of math that Somber wanted to teach, was crystal math. 1 crystal, 2 crystals. Oh man, he's doing crystal math again.
Is crystal math.
Surrounded by insane people again.
When have you not been, honestly?
I don't know. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Dear. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of really terrible hypotheses for you. Enjoy your math.
Trigonometry.
Absolutely. All right, let's see. It's time to go ahead and let's see. I need to load up iTunes to try and figure out where we are. So thank you all for sending emails across to us. You can always send those across at bronyville@gmail.com, and we love your emails, even if everyone that sent emails this week was already in the chat room and simply added it to the doc as we were doing the show. We still love you, even though you kind of cheated.
Why is there a Mrs. Shadow in the cool thing?
I don't know. But yeah, you guys, you have spots there for your one cool thing, so find a cool link, add it inside of there.
I found mine.
It's
I heard
I found mine.
well,
I've already done mine,
had one.
although,
I forgot mine.
so, all right. So thank you all who have listed us in Bronyville and given us reviews. We are always looking for those because being high on iTunes is important to me because I have bad life expectations, and I am a sucker for being told how good I am. We are at 825 ratings on iTunes, and that is cool. Ratings for this week between the 7th and the 14th. NFEKJ gave us a 5-star review. JPop4321 and Night Fury and Novel Milk. Naval milk. Ew.
Yeah, that's such a unique name.
Ew. Naval milk. No.
You won't forget him in a hurry. Or her. I don't know.
So thank you for leaving reviews, even if I'm not interested in your naval milk. It's just a choice.
Maybe they're just on a ship.
No, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is naval milk. Maybe it's just shipped across the seas.
So, question.
What's your question?
So, if somebody gets the 1,000 review, should we do something special?
Yeah, sure. If we end up getting 1,000 reviews, we should do something cool. It'll take a little bit. They slowed down a little bit, but I'd love to get some extra.
I'll start promoting.
Yay! We'll do something fun. We'll do something super special if we hit 1,000. We just have to get there.
Super duper special.
All right, let's see. What else? All right, and I don't think we had any donations. Let me just double check inside of here. Max
Where's your
Professional.
donation link?
Well, if you go over to BronyShow.com or BronyvillePodcast.com, you'll actually see it over there on the right-hand side. You can donate across to us. The money helps in the donation funds, like getting Sandy over here for BabsCon and a whole bunch of cool stuff. Let's see. Let me go check the donation pile. These look old. Have to see.
I hear dishes.
These are breaking.
I know someone's destroying dishes in the background.
They heard our views on Daring Do and Daring Done. They're like, I disagree.
Oh.
I don't like.
I must break these plates.
I do not like any of these. Yeah. All right. No donations across this week, but thank you all who donate across. I said you can go over to BronyShow.com or BronyvillePodcast.com and donate, and we appreciate all of that. You do. All right, it's one cool thing time. You can go ahead. So this is just one link you should go check out that we think is pretty fun, pretty awesome, and is cool. I am doing the More Real Ponies video. Have you ever wondered what Equestria would be like if the ponies were actually ponies and made pony noises? Well, get ready for it because it's a lot of pony noises.
Pony.
I'm gonna watch all the ponies pony.
Let's see.
Nay.
I'm going to increase the volume on this.
I'm scared.
Maximum output.
Maximum pony.
Pony. With sugar. Hot.
Rarity makes the most number of Winnies. Yeah, so there's a lot of horse in that. All right.
I'm gonna be
Too much
watching
horse.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Chef Sandy isn't here, so nothing cool from him this week. Thanks, Sandy.
Yeah. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
Huh? Chat back up?
Oh god, that reminds me of... Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Midnight Shadow, you're using one from last week, but it's okay.
I don't know. I don't care. I like that one. It actually makes me laugh.
You don't want us to mine at night.
I haven't watched this either.
Why are you even here?
Oh, it's good, actually. I really like that.
She's just trying to piggyback in a bit, aren't you? You floozy.
Apparently, it has better singing than the original, which I haven't seen.
The
Even
original
though I run a
was-
Minecraft server.
The original was a little flat.
Mine's not even really pony related. Should I go change it?
No, you can do it whatever you want.
That's just something I
Big
saved
shout
up.
out to
So, all right, Mrs. Shadow for some reason is on here and is going to Crystal Fair in Finland in 2014. So I guess that's getting listed.
Yeah.
Basically, Anneli Heed's going there, the Swedish Spitfire, and Tabitha, who is, of course, famous for voicing Martha the dog.
Yes. If you wish to watch Martha Speaks, she will be there. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Scoots, what do you got?
Press X to Sean.
Sean!
Sean.
Oh, I love
Dare I
that.
ask what that
Sean!
That is that great bug from Heavy Rain.
What
Yeah.
is that?
Go watch it. Go watch it to Sean. If you want to watch
Jason!
7 to 8 minutes of Sean,
Is it literally 5 minutes just of him saying Sean?
you'll see.
Yeah, you'll see.
Go
You'll
watch
see.
it. It's a
I'm
bug
thinking-
on the
oh,
ending
no.
of the game.
Also, I think I should probably talk about that thing we're working on.
Okay, so what's the thing you're working on?
All right, so QB, Sile, and I, we've been working on this project for Christmas. Actually, it's going to be a radio play based on Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo and their Christmas together. Sal, QB, one at.
Jimmy, do you want to go first or should I?
You should probably, because you had more time with them as well. So
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what Scoot
Well,
said. It's essentially sort of a one of the Christmas good feel sort of stories and everything like that. I'm not going to spoil anything. I won't spoil anything like that because I wouldn't be living up to my Doctor Who creed of no spoilers if I did. But I would have to say, you describe it. Essentially, sort of like one of those like childhood tales, sort of things like that. A Christmas, an idea of a Christmas miracle in the MLP sort of setting, with some of the characters we would recognize with Scootaloo, Scootaloo, Rainbow Dash, Sweet About Apple Bloom, all those sort of things, and just sort of a good family oriented sort of thing. I think is good. We first came up with it really. How long ago was it, Scoots? How long ago did we start this?
Actually, it was in September, around that time.
Back in September, yeah. I was still back in uni and everything. And we started out with just sort of writing out me and another really great guy, Ray Kim. He was going to try and make it. He couldn't make it. He's working on some other stuff right now. And me and him sort of collaborated a bit on that. He wrote it out first in like a basic sort of just story format thing, and I took it and gave him the a script format and everything. We shortened it. We made sure to how people talk, how I was supposed to play out, all sorts of things like that. And by the time we were done, it was honestly, I felt it was a really good little story. It's not too long, not too short. It's worth the time to sit down and watch and listen to.
Yes, and it's also going to be premiered 1 week from tomorrow at Celestia Radio and Ponyville Live. Also, it will be a part of Brony's for Good stream. So there's that. I don't know what time exactly, but that will be to be announced. All right. And
I don't really have anything much to add to, unfortunately. Just I was brought into the group a little bit later than everyone else, so.
All right.
We should mention the voice actors, the people involved.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so there's going to be Emily Koch, voice of Rainbow Dash from Double Rainboom. What else? Wow.
Would you really be saying all the characters?
No, we're just
just
not
the
all of the characters, just pretty much the main voice actors and everything like that, I think.
Yeah. We have Anna Chloe, Mary Medley, Missy Angel, and DJ Calcos. So yeah, we have a good lineup.
It's a good little lineup. It's going to be fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was one of the ones, I had to, Scoots and Ray and sometimes QB would sit in, we would do the voice acting sessions like that. It was so much fun working with them.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it was really, really fun.
So it was so much fun. It was also very, very silly many a time, especially for me because I was designated. What was my official title, Scoots? Was it that guy with the logic or voice acting coach or what was it?
Voice acting coach.
Voice acting coach / that guy with the logic or something like that. And it was so. On one hand, for my part, I was just like, oh my god, I'm having to tell these professional voice actors what to do. Someone please make sure that I actually have the courage to say something. And it was fun. On the first day, I remember on the first day of recording, we did a scene and we had a bit with Fluttershy, and it broke down into Fluttershy stuffing her mouth full of Pringles and trying to do her lines, and it was absolutely hilarious. I enjoyed doing that. It was fantastic. Just trying to just Pringles in her mouth. It was great.
Yeah. Man, it's been a long 3 months, but go ahead.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed as well, because it's our baby. Our end of the year baby.
You're having an end of the year baby?
Yes, we're having an end of the year baby.
Make sure you get it out by tax time. That way you can write it off.
Just like you.
Just like me.
Yes, exactly.
All right, well, let's see. QB, you've got an ultimate muscle legend?
Yeah, it's just a little bit something silly because, everyone needs to have a little laugh every now and then, I think. Even though we've already had one, 10 today, so.
Okay. All right, so you got that. Celandist, what is this something unexpected?
Christopher Walken being awesome.
Okay, that's acceptable. And then we've got a miscellaneous cool thing of Rose and the Doctor? Question mark. Standing together today.
Oh, I see what they did there.
What does it mean? It means they put two ponies next to each other.
Ha, ha,
Yeah.
ha. Ha.
As you do.
And I got favorited for professionals. Oh, I also got retweeted by Drake's Brewing Company when I went there yesterday. They said fresh beer is magic. I just want to add that out there. Went there yesterday, and then they noticed my account mentioned them. That was kind of ridiculous.
Sorry, I had to step back. My dogs just suddenly heard the mailman. The mailman just be like, hey, I'm going to drop off some packages. The dogs, oh my god, it's a mailman!
Yep.
Bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark. All right, and let's see. One last thing I need to add inside of here. The nominations for the Bronyville Podcast 2013 Golden Muffin Awards is still active and will be active for a few more days. We'll probably cut it off on Wednesday. But yes, if you want to go ahead and nominate for the Golden Muffin Awards this year, we've already gotten a number of nominations in, but we want to get some more nominations so we know who's deserving of the awards this year. And let's not forget, it is Best Pony Reference in a Non-Pony Game, Best Pony Game, Best Unexpected MLP Fan, Best Licensed MLP Creation, Best Spaghetti Chef, Best Unofficial Animation, Best Negative Advertising, Best Actual Good Thing from the Fandom, Best You Tried Bronze Star Award for 2013, the Best Worst Idea, Best Convention, Best Pony Tumblr, keep going, Best Social Media, Best Community, Best Fanfic, Best Unlicensed MLP Creation, Best Background Pony in a Supporting Role, Best Main 6 in a supporting role, Best Villain, and Pony of the Year, and Beard of the Year, and the award for being a functional person.
Beard of the year, did you say?
Beard of the Year.
Beard of the Year.
People for being functional.
Yes, the winner of No Awards award for being a functional person.
Okay.
Functional.
Does that mean the rest of us are
That's it.
unfunctional?
Well, we just want to give no award to people who are actually functional.
Well, we're dysfunctional.
I would hope at least 75% of the world was functional.
So if you wish to nominate people to be functional and win no awards, or if you want to nominate for any of those other categories, that is listed there in the show notes. And I'll make sure we have a post up on Equestria Daily. Tetra drew us an image. It's a pretty image if you want to link it, Tetra. Starry's giving me, I guess, bunny ears or something. All right, well, that takes us to the end of the show. They may not be able to see it. Also, I do want to say thanks to a Scratchard, I believe, who just left a donation. Thank you, yay.
That's me.
Oh, you're nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm always like that.
You're
Don't
always
worry about the surname. No one can pronounce it.
Scatchard.
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 Sketcher.
Scat-hard. No, that's wrong.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. What's that? What did you guys hear? I didn't hear anything.
I heard
yeah,
scratch
sure.
hard.
Scratch hard.
That's what everyone used to call me in high school.
Scratch hard.
Scratch hard.
Scratch hard.
That digger's
Scratch
by
hard.
though.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. First off, let me thanks to our friends over at BronyState for coming in. Thanks, Scoots. Thank you.
No.
All of you friendly type, Slandist and why is that thing holding up QB's name? It's been a long show.
It was a play.
Scratchy.
Thank you guys for coming in. Mitty, you're my thunder maker this week.
Vegetable rights and peace.
Yay. And thank all of you that are out there on the stream hanging out with us. Thank you all for coming. We love doing this show for you every week, and we will do another one next week when we do more stuff. It's going to be ponies with like superhero powers, so get ready for it.
That's going to be great fun.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Is Scoot Angel?
Captain America wins hands down.
Captain America wins everything.
This Duracell truck.
Why is there a
Iron
Duracell
Man.
truck?
Power.
I don't... Why is there a Duracell truck? Why is there an ad? Where's the ad coming from? The ad's in the building. The ad's in the building. We can't get rid of the ad. I closed it out and it's still there.
Abandon ship.
We gotta leave. All right, everyone. Well, let me go ahead and run through the rundown that I just closed. You can always go over to BronyShow.com or BronyvillePodcast.com. Email us at Bronyville@gmail.com. You can watch the show on the Celestial. We're on the Justin.tv/Bronyville Podcast, noon Pacific time on Saturdays. That's a cool place to be. We also, please leave us iTunes reviews and donations if you like it. We are on Celestia Radio every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. UTC. My Twitter account is at Bronyville. And do you guys got Twitter accounts?
At BronyState
I do.
counts.
Just the at BronyState.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Awesome.
And Midnight Shidden Pony is yours.
It's midnight shut up pony with no vowels.
The least vowels.
Because it's lame and you're not allowed to have vowels in Twitter or something, I don't know.
Sure, I'm sure that's a rule. I don't know how I got away with that.
You're still MLT.
All right, and then finally, I'm going to BabsCon and FC. Sandy will be going to BabsCon. We'll see about FC, and then I guess Midnight Shadow's doing that thing in that place he's at.
Yep. Crystal Fair, 2014, July. Be there.
The Crystalist
We'll
Affairs.
see you there.
All right, well, that takes care of us. That's 133. We will catch you next week for additional pony, in case you require more. Just so you know. All right.
Always.
We'll catch you next week. Sleep well, every pony.
Bye. I love you.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I don't want to click the
Floop
button.
the pony.
Guten Tag.
I don't know why you
Guten
say
Tag.
hello. I
Guten
say
Tag,
goodbye.
bye.
Because I don't think that the Phantom has enough yet. Here is some original pony dubstep. Pony dubstep. Yeah, we're cool because we like dubstep. That's the Scootaloo reference. The chickens are funny. Here comes the breakdown. Wait, that yeah.